All right, welcome everybody. Sean Cornett, National Consultant here. I'm so excited to launch the new EnergyGoldRush mobile app, what I'm calling version 2. We've got 3 major feature improvements that I think you're going to be super excited about. I'm going to save the best for last, and I'm going to start off from square one, which is downloading the app. You can download it in the iOS or the Android app stores. Just search for EnergyGoldRush, all one word, find it, install it, and of course leave us a great review. That would be awesome. And I appreciate your patience on this. We've just can never predict the bugs and gremlins that come up in the programming world here when we try and do something on a deadline. All right, it's installed. We're going to open it, and of course we first have to log in. That video right there is the training video. I'll get that updated with the new, that's not the one I want. I want my demo account. All right. Oh, there's the love of my life calling. We're going to have to call her back. All right. Uh-oh. Wrong password. I think that's it. There we go. Alrighty. We're in our demo account. I've got my favorite random nameless person, John Doe, in there. We'll probably create another new one as this is my play account for testing purposes. But as you can see, there's been a little bit of a design change here to make room for the sort feature, which is really cool. When you have hundreds of contacts, as a lot of people do, it becomes very difficult to keep up with what's going on. So now the default sorting is by created date. You're going to see the most recently created contacts there, but you can change it by activity date, which is probably going to be the most used one to utilize other than the default, and that will sort by the contacts that have the most recent activity. And what happens is it's a toggle, so if you hit the same sorting function twice, it reverses it. So the first time you hit activity, it'll show the most recent. The second time you hit it, it'll resort by the longest, or the opposite of the most recent. I'm not sure. I can't even think of what that is. The person with the probably no activity, or the activity the longest amount of time ago. Same with first name. If you sort by first name, it'll start off by sorting. It'll start by sorting first name A to Z. The second time you hit it, it'll sort by first name Z to A. Same is true for all of them. So that's the sorting function. Super helpful, because I know as people have gotten to use the app more and more, it gets pretty difficult to find those people. And of course, there's always the search function as well. If you want to search by a specific name or really anything that would be there, you can search by anything. It's a wildcard search. And then there's the ad. We'll get to the ad in a second. I want to go to the second new feature, which is the video library. Another highly requested feature. Now you can go click the cloud download icon, and it's going to actually download the videos to your phone so you can play them with or without internet connectivity on the go. Pretty cool. Download it, play it right from your phone. Pretty awesome. And then you can, only download the ones you need. We don't force you to download them all, because that would take up a lot of space, especially if you don't need them all. And if you don't want to keep it, you can delete it. So that's the video library. We'll probably be adding some training videos and stuff in there as well, but initially we're just starting off with all the EGR presentation content. All right, I'm going to go back to the contacts. We're going to add a new one. We'll do Jane Farmer. All right. Of course, we don't need phone or email. Those are optional fields right now. In the future, we'll have some functionality attached to that information, but right now it's just for your information only. So we got a new contact. This brings us to our most exciting, probably, feature update I'm excited to share, which is customized tracking links that can override the default and send your prospects to a specific landing page and a specific language. So what I think a lot of people have wanted to do at times is, if they've already done the intro process, they want to send their prospects straight to the presentation. So you can do that. Pretty cool. Now, thing to note is that the default link that you see there is going to send your prospect to the intro destination page, which is the default where the 5-minute video is, and it's going to show your default language. Now, any selection you make overrides that, and you'll see the link will change slightly. So we're going to send our prospect this time to presentation page. Now, what you'll see here is there's just a couple of additional letters, and you can probably figure out what the coding is on that. The DP stands for default language, is the first letter. D is for default language. The second letter controls the landing page, and so that's P for presentation. So it's default language, presentation, destination, and then the dash, and then that ZUNRF is the actual unique tracking code for that contact. So that's how that works. So we're going to copy that to clipboard, go over here and pretend to be a prospect. And check it out. As you can see, took us straight to the presentation page. And we got that push notification from the app saying, hey, we got a new visitor. Fantastic news. And if we click on that, it's going to take us straight to that contact records page. Now, you do need to refresh that page. We'll try and see if we can program it so that it automatically refreshes when you get there from a push notification, but right now you have to refresh it to see what's there. Now, this is another good time to remind you that the first time you refresh the page or you get updated information on the activity, it is 100% accurate as far as the heat maps on the videos. But after that first time, programming limitation based on technical stuff that I don't even understand, it only will update every 15 minutes. So right now, if I hadn't, the prospect, me pretending to be the prospect, had not viewed any of the videos, so it's showing 0%. Well, even if that video is playing and by now I've already viewed 2 minutes of it, if I refresh it, it's not going to show that, because that activity, the heat maps, only update every 15 minutes or so. So understand that, please. We've gotten a number of support tickets trying to figure it. They think that something's wrong, but it's not. That's just the way it works. So what I would recommend when you get a push notification that someone goes to your presentation page, well, you know that video is about 15 minutes long, so wait at least 10 minutes or 15 and then check the heat map and see where they're at, because then you know about where they should be, with the assumption that they started the video and started watching it. And that way you get an accurate reading when when they should be about finished with it. The other thing you can do is you can override the language. So if you have a Spanish prospect, you can hit Spanish and it'll override the default and send them to the Spanish version of your EnergyGoldRush site for whatever page that you want to send them to. So that's the customized tracking links. And of course, this is functionality that we had to create. We don't yet have the Japanese content, Japanese pages or videos, but that is, I assure you, something that we're working on. And of course, this back-end upgrade is what will allow us to be able to customize our invitations to our prospects regardless of territory or language. And of course, now we have Canada too. So a lot of complexity coming that you'll probably need to utilize these features to customize where you're sending your prospects. That's it, my friends. I think that covers it all. Super excited to roll this out. Thank you for your patience. That's it for now.